Oh, right. So the votes are in and Elon is out. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, yesterday evening, Elon Musk created a poll on Twitter asking if he should continue to maintain his role as the CEO and head of Twitter. To which it was just a simple yes or no. And for anybody who hasn't been paying attention, over the past few weeks, months since Elon has taken ownership, there have been several changes that he's made, updates, things that he's done to the platform based off of popular vote. It seems to be his method of finding a consensus of what the users of his platform want, which is cool. So like I was saying, last night he came out with a, one of his polls asking if he should step down as the CEO of Twitter. And the votes are in, and most people said yes. Jeremy, I'm actually midway watching a video by Jeremy of the Quartering about his thoughts and feelings on this situation. And he is upset that so many people voted that they wanted Elon out. He thinks that this is one of the most important decisions or polls or circumstances for free speech that we've seen thus far in modern times. And I don't know whether I agree with him or disagree with him. I'm just going to sit here and say it like this. Jeremy also said, as many people believe, that Elon has plans on who he wants his successor to be. I would assume from what Jeremy was saying that he is alluding to the planned successor being somebody dangerous to free speech. And he's saying that basically he told everybody, he's like, hey man, if you care about free speech at all, go ahead and create an account. Go ahead and create a Twitter and vote no. Vote that we want him to stay. My question to you is this. My point of making this video is this. If you think that Elon Musk is good for Twitter, and you also think that Elon Musk has a planned successor for Twitter, and you think that Elon Musk is asking this because he wants to go ahead and push forth his plan, why wouldn't you think that the person that he's planning as his successor wouldn't share the same sentiments that he does as far as free speech or the positive things that he's been doing to benefit free speech on his platform? Why do you think that him leaving that position would be so terrible to free speech if you're saying that, like, by saying that you want Elon Musk to stay as the CEO implies that at some level you trust or believe in him or at least his vision for Twitter and how it will benefit your ideas on what free speech is and what it should be. I mean, I couldn't understand another reason why you would want him to stay in power. So if you have that level of trust in the man, and I'm not saying that, one man is one man and the next man is the next man and only that man knows his own heart. So I say all this to say that somebody could be in Elon's ear telling him all the nicest things in the world about what they would do if they were in charge, and then they get put in a position and they do terrible things. But where is the faith in Elon Musk when it comes to choosing his successor if you trust him in the main role of free speech? And I'm using the term trust loosely, because they're like, hey, they'll lock into that and say, oh, I never said I trust Elon. I never said I trust Elon. Yes, but you're implying it. If you want him to remain as a CEO, it's not that you trust him to hold your baby or something like that, but you trust him to a certain degree. You think he's the one for the job. You don't think he's also smart enough to pick somebody else who would be good at that job for him so he can go do his other things? I really don't understand. And I don't expect Jeremy of the Quartering to specifically, respond to this video. I am a nobody in his regards. He's, working with the best in the field. But I am saying this to anybody who has maybe happened to see that video or just knows what's going on. Is there something that I'm missing here? I get it. New CEO could be a bad person. Is that really what we're hinging all this on? If the fate of free speech lies on one man, then it's already done for anyways. That makes it too problematic. So I just have to ask the question, anybody who's flipping out about Elon Musk leaving and all the good that has come with him going alongside, what would have been the point of all of this? Maybe, and I'm not a billionaire, so I don't know, but it's weird to me that people think that billionaire would raise funding, almost turn down on the decision, go through legal situations, make the purchase just so he could pass it off to the next person haphazardly. None of that rings. It just doesn't make any sense to me. If anybody can elaborate on something that I'm missing, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm banned from Twitter right now because I called Megan Thee Stallion a whore. So I actually can't, I couldn't participate in the vote, which is funny because Jeremy's like, well, you don't care about anything if you didn't, vote in this. It's like, sorry, Elon doesn't want me to vote in this because Megan Thee Stallion is a whore. And I don't feel sorry for saying that. I mean, literally, Megan Thee Stallion is a whore. That's fine. If we know anything about her, whether she got shot, whether she didn't get shot, whether she's a good music producer or anything like that, we do know she's a whore. Come on now. But that's getting far off topic from this specific video. Once again, I say all this to say that, I think this is silly, and why are people so dramatic, man? Anyways, have a good one.